Hey guys, today we are going to be using the brand new Affinity that just came out at the very end of October 2025, and we are going to be making a relatively simple isometric poster using the fancy new glitch filter brush. So the first thing we are going to do is make a document that is not 8.5 by 11, but 11 by 8.5. So it's got that nice landscape format, and then hit create document. And here we go. And now I'm going to set up my, my grid first. Although for this, I'm not actually going to be drawing in the letters. I just want to have my grid kind of there. So we'll do spacing. Maybe we go with 2. No, we'll go with 0.5. Yeah, okay. 0.5, and now we are basically just going to draw text and do sort of a fake isometric thing, sort of. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean. So we are going to grab a, let's see, I think everything's all in different spots now, so it's kind of confusing me a little bit, but I should mention we are in the vector mode first. We're not in pixel or layout or AI. We are in vector because we are drawing in vector first. So I believe it would be, yeah, frame text tool, just to draw some regular text, which is what we are going to do. And I'm just going to type in just a glitch, because that is the text we are using for this project, and make that a little bit bigger, maybe to here. And now we need to find a cool typeface that kind of works with something that's a bit glitchy. Now I've got a lot of typefaces. Some of them could work, some of them not so much. What should we use for this one? That one's not bad actually. Monomaniac 1. I like the name. That works. Okay. So rather than adjusting the characters and the typography here, I'm just going to grab that over here, or rather copy it. Basically just select it and then alt drag so we make a copy. And then for this, I'm going to right click and convert it all to curves because I don't need any of the text information at all. So now I'm going to go ungroup all of that. So Control Shift G. And yeah, so now I'm going to group this together and group this together with Control G, or I guess Command G if you're on a Mac, and just bring it up a little bit to about there. I want them nice and close. Now the kerning on this is actually pretty good already, so fortunately I do not need to adjust the kerning. Yay! And that's because all the letters are just really well spaced in this typeface. But I will move the A over so it is right next to the H here. And to do that, I'm gonna just draw a shape. Just draw any shape that works in any color that works. And I'm going to use that as a guy. So I'm going to ungroup this guy again and then just shimmy over my A with the arrow keys and hope that there's still enough of a space there. I think that works. Then we can delete this guy and select this again, Control G, and we are good. Now I'm going to select the whole thing and Control G, so now the whole thing is its own little happy group. All right, now I'm gonna go Alt and bring this way over here again, so we have that in case we need that. Why not? Okay, now we are going to turn this isometric. And to do that, we have to figure out which isometric angle we want it on. Do we want it on the front, the side, or the top? If we do top, we're going to hit fit to plane, and it's going to look like that, which I do not want. No, I don't want that. I want maybe front and then go fit to plane. Do I like that? Yes, I think I like that. Okay. And then we will be making the other shapes go like over here. So we get that sort of fake isometric look. It's not really fake. I mean, it's still going to look isometric, but it's not, we're not drawing the isometric shapes. We're just, yeah, we're faking it. Okay. So let's just make that a little bigger so it matches the grid. That is absolutely not mandatory at all, but I am doing it anyway. And I'm going to make this just a better color. I don't have a real color scheme going yet, but we will get one when I figure out what to do. So I think we will just start the fake isometric process, which is me grabbing this and then just pressing Shift and Alt to drag it behind just a little bit, but only so ever so slightly, like that. And then clicking on the first one again and changing the color and bringing it to the front. So I can go back and grab this one that is underneath and do the same Shift Alt and drag it again, because we want to have that really nice clean line here. So I'm just pressing Control J to duplicate it, and I'm just going to hold that down to duplicate it a lot. And then when I think I'm done, I'm going to go Control 0 and get my full screen, and I think that's pretty good actually. I think we've got a nice little fake isometric there. I think the colors could use some work, so why don't we choose maybe a pink color? Oh, the pink's not bad. Yeah, okay, pink. And now I'm going to take off my guides. That's Control the quote dude. And let's, maybe I will just drag this over here. Create another copy. Why not? And that's looking pretty good. Okay. Now, in this, I want to do essentially a glitch filter. Now, that is using the pixel, and you can use the filter brush? Yeah, the filter brush tool is what I'm going to be using. However, it's a bit laggy, I have found, and I have a pretty decently fast gaming computer, so it should be okay technically, but it's been a bit laggy. So I am going to try to reduce the amount of shapes I have in here. So I should probably not have that. But what I'm going to do with this one is actually just select all of these blue shapes and all of their buddies way down here. Shift select all of those. And oh, that was all of them. That was every single one of them. Okay, why don't we just get rid of this guy? We don't need ya. Okay, come back in here, and now just select all of these blue ones. And we're going to press the add button, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but then it is going to make all of that just one happy, cohesive little shape at some point, although this is taking a while. I hope this doesn't crash Affinity. This is taking a while actually. All right, so I could not get it to work. It just said, it just had the dialog box up there forever and did nothing. So that's kind of a problem. What if we just did two of them together? Like, I don't know, this one and this one. Can we add those two together? Okay, so if we do just a couple at a time, it seems to work. This is going to take a while if we're just doing a couple at a time. Let's just select a few of them and add them. Select a few and add. And add. Oh, nope. Did that work? Okay, so there's a limit on how many we can add. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, so this shape here is big, but we only have a few left. So let's just add these ones together and add those ones. And these ones. I hope this doesn't end up crashing it. And now we can save the file before it actually does crash it. Yeah, that's a big one. And let's try that, adding those together and then adding all of them. Yay, okay, that worked. Ooh, okay, so now this blue thing is all one shape alone. So that works for me. Now, unfortunately, it is too late to go back and change things. We're stuck with this, and that's fine. We're going to be stuck with this. I hope that's fine. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. So now the next thing we need to do is, I guess we could start doing the glitch, or maybe we'll select all of this, and I'm going to actually give this dude a stroke. So just the pink guy here, give it the same color of a stroke as the blue here, and we'll maybe make that 2. No. Actually, I'm going to make this bigger, and maybe that 2 will work. So let's select this whole thing and just blow it up with Shift. Yes, blow it up with Shift so we constrain proportions. And now the stroke of 2 doesn't look so bad. Okay, so that works. Why is this still highlighted? Like, I'm not selecting it. Why are you highlighted? Is that just because it's text? That would be my guess. Well, go away because you're bothering me. There we go. Save again. Okay, so now we have our text. It's isometric. Now we can glitch it up, I suppose. But maybe we'll do like a background color. So I'm just going to use the rectangle tool here. We've got so many tool options. I mean, we always had these tool options, but now they're out now. They're in my face now. I don't mind that. Okay, so just making a big box. Let's take the stroke off of that and send it to the back. Arrange to back. Cool. Still don't know about this color scheme. I should probably see what other color schemes we've got out there. Ooh, getting real pink. What about yellow? Ooh, no, that's hurting my eyes. Purple? Blue. Hey, blue. Okay, blue. Blue will work. Okay, now we will try the glitch, and I'm going to save this. Make sure you save it here, because again, the glitch thing is a little laggy, and it has crashed on me. It did actually crash on me the very first time I used it, so I'm trying to be super careful, because this is combining, 3 programs into one program. So I'm assuming they haven't worked out all of the kinks, because there's even if they have, there's always going to be more problems that show up. That's just how software works. So next we are going to go into the pixel mode up here. So just click pixel, and now we are essentially in Affinity Photo, but we are not. Isn't that crazy? I think that's crazy. Now we're going to use the brush. So the brush over here is not that one, filter brush tool. Okay, now this is really, really cool. See, it actually gives you a preview of what it's doing before it does it, which I really like. I think that's so incredibly helpful. And I'm very happy with that. But there's so many different glitch filters here. So we've got Slice, which is a pretty cool one. Then we've got Sawtooth, which I really like. We got Distort. That's a cool one. And now this isn't actually changing it in the vectors. So this is just, we are in pixel mode. So it's adjusting I'm not really adjusting the pixel. It's putting basically a filter on top of our vector shapes. So I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So, shred's nice actually. I like shred. So if we actually apply this, so I'll press it and we can shred up the text. And that looks really cool. Unfortunately, we do lose like all legibility. So maybe we don't go with that one, but I did really like it. So what we could do is go back to vector and just copy this one and paste that guy over here maybe. And then head back into pixel and apply our really cool filter brush tool. Here we go. See, that looks so cool. I don't know. There's something kind of retro about that. So let's apply it just to the text here a little bit. And it literally just goes on like a brush, but just like the coolest brush you've ever seen. Yeah, I really like how that looks. That's so cool. Oh my God. I'm obsessed with the glitch brush. It's so freaking cool. I don't even want to use the other ones. I just love that so much. I mean, you have no readability in this. It is gone. But I love it. Oh my God. Yep, I really like that. Now, I think there's probably some ways we can make it so the filter brush doesn't go so strongly. And I think that is, by playing with all of this stuff, which I haven't really played with very much. Ooh, there's so much to explore in this. This is so cool. Oh man. Okay, I'm like completely overwhelmed and fascinated at this point. Oh boy. Oh, no, we don't want to add another glitch on top of that. Or do we? No, we don't. Definitely not. Fortunately, though, there is where is it? It's like an erase brush tool. So if we've done some cool stuff and then the client's like, no, you can't read this, then you can go back and erase it. Is that working? Why isn't that working? I need to be on the right layer. Yeah. So we can just delete that glitch, or, just keep it for, whatever letters you want, as long as you have the right one selected. So we could have it like that or like that, but I like this. I like this so much. That looks really cool. But now I'll show you what I mean. So if we go back into vector, and you will notice that this is no longer a vector object, but if I click it, it just moves right off. So this is basically our little filter, kind of like a window film over top of our actual vector information, which is a really cool way to do it. And it will apply on anything else you put it over top of as well. So it is, just like a really cool movable filter, which is really, really cool. And I can't say that enough because it's really cool. I'm sorry. There's no other word. It's cool. So even if I move this over here, it's going to do the same thing. And have I mentioned it's cool? I don't think I've mentioned this enough. It's really cool. Oh boy, I really like that. No readability. Our readability is garbage right now, but I love it. Okay, so if we do want to bring back some readability in this, I could stick this here. I could maybe give it a different color. Well, that is not the right yellow to use. Let's try a neon. Yeah, ooh, that one's not bad. Okay, we'll try that. However, we are not getting any readability back. Do we need readability? I don't know. I'm not actually sure we do. But I can move this above the glitch. And then we have our actual text, which is way less fun. Yeah, that's not as fun. That's just a poster now. It's just a normal blah boring poster. And we don't have a client for this, so we can do whatever we want, right? I mean, this is just me testing out the glitch filter and having fun with it. So I can do whatever I want. Just like Homelander. Yeah, maybe we don't aspire to be Homelander. That's okay. Let's move this underneath glitch because I really like this. And I think, again, that looks really, really, really cool. But maybe we'll try, not the yellow, maybe we'll try, I don't know, like a pink. We already have pink in there. Maybe like a red. Okay, we've got some interesting colors happening here. Is this improving readability or not? No, I don't think it is. It's just kind of adding some more madness into it. I hope if anyone is following along that they're getting some really cool stuff happening just like this. This is neat. I like this. It's neato, guys. Super neato. Groovy. Yeah, I like the word groovy actually. I want to bring it back. Groovy. How do we... No, that's worse. Our readability got way worse. Maybe I should just make that go away for a while and keep it like this because I really like the colors in here. Looks so cool. Okay, well, I like that a lot. And I wanted to do some other stuff in the background as well. So why don't we just put this over here? Although what I could do is actually just do the stroke itself and have that on the top, maybe in a much lighter color like white. And we'll see if that helps things at all. No, but I still like it. It's kind of, it's like a bit neon now, actually. Yeah, okay. Where did that go? Was that this one? Yeah. I think that is actually helping readability a bit, but I'm not super worried about that. So we'll leave it at that. And then, yeah, I wanted to put something in the background. So some sort of like, I don't know, a glitch would work, but I want to do objects. So I think we will do, we could do some circles. So using the ellipse tool, grab, and we'll just make a circle. And as long as it is above the glitch here, it's not going to have the glitch applied to it because, again, it's kind of just like a layer of window film that's obscuring everything below it. So let's give that a fill. And maybe we'll do a couple more over here. Some bigger circles here. And then some small circles all around over here. And I'm just alt dragging so it'll copy and then adjusting the size. Maybe some super teeny tiny ones like that. And I'm just going to make it so all of those are on the same group. No, not the same group. Same group first, and then, I hope this works. Add. Okay, good. It didn't mess up again. Okay, good. Now I'm going to save it again because it can mess up very easily. And now I can, if I put this underneath the glitch, it'll glitch, which is cool. And I like that. Or now if I want it in the background, it's probably going to need to go under everything. So why don't I just move it under everything? And then I can also do a secondary glitch if I want, but I also don't want it applying to this top layer. Now I'm sure there is a way that I have not figured out yet to have it so it applies, so a glitch specifically will apply to certain layers and not others, even though they're in a particular order. Now, I know you can do that in Photoshop, so I am assuming you can probably do that in Affinity Photo, and thus, therefore in Affinity. I just don't know how to do it yet specifically, so that's something I'm going to have to learn. But for now, we're just going to work with it, and I'm going to go into pixel mode again. Love the colors. So cool. And we want to do where is this one? Yeah, filter brush tool again. And again, we've got our little preview of what it's going to do. And let's do, I don't know, what was Sawtooth? Ooh, I like Sawtooth. Slice is cool. What about Scramble? Ooh, Scramble. Oh, I like how that looks. Okay, let's do just like a little bit there and a little bit there. So you can just kind of paint on the glitch effects however you want. Love that. That looks super cool. Okay, so it's like a little Death Star. It's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, okay, now I kind of wish I had more circles in here. Do we need more? Yeah, we might need more. Let's go back to Vector and shimmy this over. I don't know why this keeps moving every time. Why does it move my canvas over? That's weird, right? I think that's weird. Okay, let's select the circles, and I think I could still change the color of them. Yeah, so I can do that still. That's great. And what if we do light blue? What if I can... oh, actually, that's not bad. I want to grab one of these. Okay, yeah, here. Let's see. We can grab the pink. Ooh, that's not bad. Maybe the magenta. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good too, actually. Okay, maybe I will go with the blue here. Where were we? Actually? Were we in Pixel? Yeah, blue. Yeah, the blue's nice. I do like the blue. Ooh, light purple. Ooh, so many. Ooh, the darkness. I like the darkness. Okay. Yeah, okay. And now how about we have some more of those shapes, because there's only a few circles and I feel like we could probably have some more. So let's add some more shapies in here, and we could do them as different color. So we could do those in the pink color maybe. Yes, without the stroke, because we don't need that. And we are currently drawing them over top, but we could draw them underneath. Ooh, look at that. So because our glitch is already there, so it's already going to apply the filter over top no matter where we put them, which I kind of like and I kind of hate. I'm undecided at this point. Let's make that one super tiny. That one can go right about there. I might just do like all my videos using the glitch effect. I really like it. And it hasn't messed up yet. It hasn't actually crashed. I know that's a pretty low bar, but it crashed on me like the first time I tried it, which was very upsetting for me. But I think I was trying to, push it to its limits. And I just did a bit much, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. It is. Okay, I'll put some squares. And now this one, I'm going to apply maybe a different kind of filter to. We'll do a square there. Do a square here. And here we could have these as maybe this color here. I like the eyedropper tool, actually. This is a lot better too. Yeah, the yellow color. Okay. And bring another one up here. Okay, this one needs to be way smaller. And over here-ish. Okay. So now these ones, I will group those together, and then I will also add them together so they are the same as well. Save once again, and let's go back into our pixel mode. Shimmy our canvas back over and find our filter brush tool. And which one do we want to do for these? Fuzz? What does fuzz look like? Nope, I hate fuzz. Not a fan of fuzz. Ripple? Definitely not. Waves? No, I'm going to say no. Warp? Warp's not bad. What about light streaks? No, it's not bad actually. I don't know if it works the best for this particular application, but maybe it would work for something else. And that just isn't doing much. So slice, Yeah, Sawtooth is pretty good. It's not Shred though. Shred's amazing. Although I don't like the colors that it's giving me on that. I don't like that it's just added the those colors. No, that's not good. Blast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change the color of these because it's applying some colors I just do not like. Yeah, okay, well, I do like that one though. Now, what was this other one we used? I think that was Scramble. Yeah, I don't mind Scramble, so let's do some scrambling. Some more scrambling, why not? And then those are kind of out of place actually. I might not keep those. I'm not sure. Yeah, these I like them, but they kind of just look like cheese or like post-it notes amidst everything else. Let's maybe just select this one and bring it down. But it needs to be underneath. Yeah, I think we'll maybe bring it underneath absolutely everything. So let's bring this all the way down. And if we don't like it, I'm just going to delete it. Yeah, okay. And this guy, we can bring him over here maybe. Maybe over here. No, I don't want it touching the edge. Maybe right there. And where's our other dude? Other guys up there and here. Now, how are we looking for balance? Is this overall a well-balanced poster? We've got, it's generally centered. We've got a good balance of kind of everything in the correct corners. There's heaviness here, and then the other shapes are in the top or the other two corners. So balance-wise, I think it's looking generally pretty good. Now, I could add a something over top of this just to change things up a little, or not really change things up, but just adjust things. So I can add a whole other rectangle shape on top. And I should have mentioned that I've got my my pixel, my alignment stuff in here. And now this is actually one I did have to customize because that wasn't, I believe, in Affinity when I opened it up first. So I had to go in here and add that one in, which is nice. I like that you can, fully customize your stuff. But I am used to working in Affinity Designer where your snapping tools are just always there, which is great too. How did I do that? What happened there? Go back to your default. No, B doubles. Oh. Well, I don't know how I did that either. Okay. So anyway, with snapping on, I'm just going to make a solid color right on the top of everything. And I'm going to make it like a nice, warm, cozy orange. And let's see. We can play around with some of these. Just see if we can get something even more fun. Although I doubt it. It's already pretty cool. No, I like the original colors. I really do. But what if we glitched this up as well? So we go into Pixel and we glitch up this mess as well. Okay, so we've got some glitch stuff on the top happening. What about distort? Oh, I like the lines actually. The lines are cool. Yeah, I do like those lines. Okay, I'm gonna delete those though. What about waves? No, we know what waves does. What about, we know what scramble does. That's the scrambling. Channel flip. No, I'm not really liking it so far. So I think we will probably just delete this one because I really like the original colors a lot better. And now if I do want to have any color in the back, I can also just go with a regular like gradient color and have it something like that, which works pretty well just like that. Yeah, that could work. And then have that as like a, like a darker color, darker purple. Ooh, hello. It's so retro. And then adjust that middle color, maybe around there. And then drag this down to the bottom and have this one going a bit taller way up here. Okay. It's getting real retro now. I like it. I'm going to save that again. Zoom in on this filter. Okay, it's cool. All right. So readability is gone, but we We don't care. I've decided we don't care. So yeah, so I think I'm done. Get rid of these guys again. I like how this looks. It's not too shabby. I don't know about the gradient though. Whoa. Okay, bring that back. So maybe I will undo. Yeah, I'm undoing it. I want to see it with the flat. I like it with the flat color instead. Can't lie. I like the flat color. Okay, we're going to keep the flat color and we're going to keep it as is. And I like this. All of thisness. Okay, save it. And I think I'm going to call it done. And yeah, I like this. Cool. All right, last thing I'm going to do. I've decided I'm going to make this white. Yes, that is white now. Maybe it'll be an off-white, and then I am actually going to be done. Yes, off-whitish, off-purplish. Yeah, right there. That works. Okay. Now I'm done. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. This was a super fun experiment, essentially. I hope you guys are getting into Affinity, the new Affinity, and experimenting with it as well with the some of the new stuff. I know they've got like an image trace tool as well, but the glitch filter is pretty cool. So go check it out if you haven't already. I'm not like part of their sales team or trying to promote it or anything, but it is free. As in the entire Affinity software is now free, completely free. You just need, I think, just like a Canva login, and that is it. So it's pretty cool if you are on the fence about learning graphic design or even just like doing crazy stuff on the computer, making art, even basic desktop publishing. It is a good time because, again, it is free. So yeah, I hope you go and experiment, see what you can do. You never know. So thanks again, and let me know if you have anything you want to see, especially with the new Affinity. Don't know if I'll be using the old one again. This one has glitch. It has glitch, guys. It's really cool. Okay. Again, thank you. Bye.